My oh my, what a fabulous day it has been. Welcome to a new episode of In the Library of Graphic Literature. It has been a long time coming. And here's your host, Wallace Ryan.
Yay! Thank you, Luna. And here's my co-host, Luna. Yay! And of course, we've had our summer vacation. We've had 4 weeks off, plus it's been very warm. As a matter of fact, it's very warm tonight. Apparently, we're getting a lot of smoke again tomorrow, by the way. So, yeah.
Full moon tomorrow, I think, as well.
Yeah. And so we're looking forward to it. And
what books
gonna
do
stay
you have
inside.
for us?
But I only have a few books. I saved some of the books for next week. But I picked out, I figured, okay, we'll get the older books here. So we'll start out with, we have an omnibus here of Nightwing, dun, 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 by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo. This won all kinds of Eisner Awards, like Best Continuing Series, Best Cover Artist, Best Single Issue, and nominated for half a dozen. So yeah, and I've been reading it. It's so far into it. It's him and Batgirl and some of the other Bat people thrown in, and it's actually not a bad little book. The neat thing though, the difference here is that Nightwing has become almost like a Batman himself. Because in this storyline, Alfred has died and he left all his money to Robin, to Dick Grayson. And apparently he had like $1 billion or whatever that he'd saved up because he'd bought stock in the early years, I guess, at Wayne Industry. And so Nightwing is more than just, Bruce Wayne's, experiment. Now he's his own superhero now. Oh, I like that one. The storytelling goes through the entire scene.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And yeah, Paul's done that a few times in some of our work, and I always like it. But yeah, I like it. The drawing's nice. The story is very good. Oh, and I love that shiny metal,
yes,
blue metal thing there.
So fancy.
So fancy. But beyond being fancy, actually pretty darn good. And oh, actually, I have to get something pointed because this one I have to actually open. Now, one moment, please. Let me walk in front of the camera, which, of course, you're never supposed to do. But of course, we will do it because that's the type of people we are this week. Okay. Now, this one here, you probably you remember seeing this guy before, Richard Corben, who does the airbrushed stuff from a long time ago, who just died recently. And this was actually brand new, picked up today. This is Rowlf and Other Fantasy Stories. Dun, 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 dun. And this has Richard Corben's all those. I think this one was this one was black and white. But he had a very cool style to him. I liked. He was most famous for his work in Airy and Creepy and amazing. He did amazing stuff. He even did some stuff for Marvel years later. And this one says, I can't remember which one this ran in, because I can remember having this or reading this when I was a kid. Well, let's see if it says here. A lot of times it says originally seen print. Oh, various. Okay. Oh, original appeared in Voice of Comicdom, Grimwit, Heavy Metal. I knew one of them appeared in Heavy Metal. So anyway, Rowlf, definitely a purchase to have. I'm loving the whole Richard Corben library. As a matter of fact, I have them up there. They're really filling up there. But this one, it doesn't have his color, but I also always liked his black and white and gray. It had sort of a neat look to it. Of course, there's probably all kinds of sex in that in these shots, but hey, what are you gonna do? But anyway, yeah, it's definitely one worth picking up. Rowlf. I keep thinking Ralph for some reason. And
I'm crashing out, Wallace. Hurry up.
oh, yeah, that's okay. We only got one left, and that's actually, folks, why we're only doing a very short return episode, because it's bloody hot in here, isn't it? So
it's been a long day.
Yeah, and we've been out, and many adventures have been had this day, so it's nap time. Anyway, next week we're taking some of those comics, in printed form. I'll tell you about that after. But let's get through this. Last but not least is Vaughn Bodé's complete Deadbone Erotica. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now this was a bunch of strip he did for men's magazine Cavalier, which as a naughty young boy I used to pick up. But then I discovered, hey, they have comics in it besides having pictures of naked people in it. And I actually became that's where I first came across his. And then next thing I knew, he appeared in heavy metal and all that, and he died. 79 did he die? No, 75, something like that. Anyway. But great thing about this is it's both sick, hilarious, sexual. There's death, love, death, everything is in this one. But the sense of humor in it is just... Now, for some people, of course, they will be outraged and disgusted by some of it. But some of it is... Well, I mean, it was in a men's magazine. But some of it is quite lyrical. Like this person floating on a piece of dust. Or this woman then talking about being rejected and all that. She's just a dust person on a piece of dust in the world, right? So great... He had a great philosophical bent to him. But I loved his turn of phrase, like he would say here, Deadbone Erotica is the scrunching of boots across crystal ice, the howling frozen air of a billion winters ago. It is pastiness forever, present for having been around to be.
Well then.
And then of course
Titties.
And titties. So yeah, there is lots of nudity and sexual content, but there's a lot of really, really funny ones. Like I say, definitely worth picking up. Whether you like nudity or not, it's just great comics. I'm a huge Vaughn Bodé fan, so that's it. So that being said, we're both gonna, as you can tell,
pass out.
We're both ready to pass out. But we wanted everyone to know that we still live. And next week I have The Lost Marvels by Howard Chaykin. We're going to talk and going to give that some loving. Because I love that. And that has actually comics that are there on that rack.
Oh, really?
Really, as it turns out. That being said, once again, thanks for having us over. We had a great summer, by the way. I did a lot of biking around. You did a lot of gardening.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the soul.
For the soul, gardening for the soul. And I did a lot of riding for my health. That being said, thanks for having us over, and we'll see you next week. Bye! Thank you! Run!